And today I put every NBA player in their prime. I'm not going to put them back to the team that they started on. They're going to stay on the same team. They're just be going into their prime. So that means the Lakers now have a prime Russell Westbrook. The Suns have a prime Chris Paul, and so many more teams. And then I'm just going to show you the teams right now. Some of the teams looking pretty good. Some of the teams still looking pretty bad because they're all young and they do not have any people to go into the prime. 76ers, 95 overall James Harden from obviously the Houston days. That's all that happened here. So now James Harden is the best one in town, better than Embiid. The Bucks, nothing happened here. Nothing happened there at all. The Chicago Bulls, Vucevic got a little bit better. He's down 86 overall. Andre Drummond also got a little bit better. He's down 86 overall from the Detroit days. Goran Dragic is also a little bit better now. He's at 85 overall, so he could be the starting point guard. And DeRozan, obviously from the Spurs days, the Toronto/Spurs days, he's down 89 overall, the best on the team. Cleveland Cavaliers, they have got a decent amount of upgrades here. They got a Ricky Rubio, who's down 85 overall from his Minnesota days, and he also got a 90 overall for Rajon Rondo, so this is going to be a pretty good team now. They have a good point guard, and Donovan Mitchell going to be the shooting guard, obviously from Boston days. And then Kevin Love from the Minnesota days as well, averaged around 26 points. He's now a 91 overall, the best on the team. Celtics, nothing happened here except they got a all-star Blake Griffin from the Clippers. I mean, it's only one upgrade, but it definitely is a big upgrade. They now have a big three there, and they also have Robert Williams and Al Horford, and Marcus Smart could be a decent team. The Clippers, they now officially have a big three. They just had, Paul George and Kawhi doing the thing, and now they got John Wall from the Washington Wizards, a 90 overall. Kawhi got a little bit better from a 95 to a 96 from his Spurs/Raptors days. And then Paul George from Indiana Pacers days went to a 93 overall. Memphis Grizzlies, nothing happened here. Atlanta Hawks, nothing happened here either. The Miami Heat, they got a little bit better, a couple upgrades here. We have Kyle Lowry, who's now an 89 overall from the Toronto days. And then Victor Oladipo from his Indiana days is now a 88 overall, and Jimmy Butler stayed the same. Charlotte Hornets, one upgrade. Gordon Hayward is now an 88 overall from his days in Utah. And, I mean, they could be decent. They have Gordon Hayward, David Milliball, could be a decent team. Utah Jazz, they have two upgrades here. They have Mike Conley from an 88 overall from Memphis, and Rudy Gay also from Memphis as well, at 83 overall. I mean, their Utah Jazz are doing good in real life. Now they have these two guys as well. They could be doing decent. Their real life records like 10-3, I think. And now they have those guys. Could be a decent team. Sacramento Kings, the only upgrade here was Domantas Sabonis. He went from 85 overall to an 86 overall. That's all that happened here with the Kings. Still going to be a very bad team. I mean, they've been bad for so long. Nothing changes. Knicks, they have a prime Derrick Rose at 95 overall before he got injured. I mean, he was good, wasn't he? Look at that. Year 3 average 25 points. This guy was the lead. Obviously, you guys know that. Derrick Rose is 95 overall. There's the big one, the Lakers. They have three amazing players, and the rest of them are absolute garbage. But they have a 99 overall LeBron James from his Miami Heat time. They have a Russell Westbrook, obviously from his OKC time, and then Anthony Davis. It was from the 2019-2020, which was the year they won the championship. So they have a very good big three. Could definitely win the chip. The Orlando Magic, I did nothing. I thought it was Carmelo Anthony. I was so confused for a second, but it was Cole Anthony, and nothing happened here with the Orlando Magic. Dallas Mavericks, nothing happened here. Luka's already in his prime, and the rest of them are very young and not in their prime yet. The Nets, they got a decent Ben Simmons. He went up from 83 to 86 from his time in Philadelphia, obviously, and then Kyrie Irving went up a couple overalls too from his Cleveland days, and then Kevin Durant went up a little bit as well from the 2017-2018 Golden State Warriors when they won two championships. Denver Nuggets, nothing happened here except the decent amount happened here. Jamal Murray went from an 83 to 85, obviously before he tore his ACL. DeAndre Jordan from his LA Clipper days went to an 87 overall. Then Aaron Gordon went to an 88 overall from his Orlando Magic days. So, I mean, that team could be a decent team. They have Jokic as well. Could be good. Not Pelicans. Pacers, nothing happened here. There's the Pelicans. They got a decent CJ McCollum. They got a little bit better CJ McCollum from his Portland days, and that's all that happened here. Brandon Ingram stayed the same. I think Zion went up 1 overall as well, which is kind of surprising. I don't know how that works, but he went up 1 overall. They went from 87 to 88. As for the Detroit Pistons, nothing happened here as they are all very young, still not in their prime. Raptors, I think nothing happened here except Fred VanVleet went up 1 overall. That's all that happened there. Houston Rockets, nothing happened here either. They're all still very young, very young, and none of them are going to be in their prime just yet. Spurs, once again, all young, none of them are going to be in their prime yet. Maybe I could have put, like, Doug McDermott. Did he have better years? No, he's still having good years. Yeah, no one else I can put in their prime in here. That would be very worth to the team. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker is no longer the best in town. Chris Paul's came here is blew past Devin Booker is now 97 overall. I mean, from his obviously from the Pelican days or the New Orleans days, very good. I mean they're already really good in real life. They now have a All-Star Chris Paul at 97 overall. Could be a decent team. Oklahoma State Thunder, nothing happened here. I guess Shea Gilgeous went down overall, so I mean that's a rip for him. And nothing else here. They're all young. Once again, the Minnesota Timberwolves, nothing here at all either. I don't think D'Angelo Russell I could have done any better. Maybe I could have made him a little bit better because he averaged 23 when he went from Golden State to Minnesota, but nothing that's going to be big changing here. They all stay the same. Portland Trail Blazers, they got a better Damian Lillard. He went from like an 89 to a 94, I think. Obviously from his days where he was averaging like 30 points, 29 points. I mean, he was good, wasn't he? Got injured. He's now back in the league, but he is now at 94 overall. Nothing else happened here. Onto the Warriors. I mean, stuff happened here. Stuff definitely did happen here. They got an 88 overall Andre Iguodala from his Philadelphia years. They got an 89 Draymond from his times where he was averaging 14 points. And they also got a 91 overall Klay Thompson, obviously, when they were winning the championship. And now he's kind of mid in real life right now. And then Steph Curry, who's a 97 overall from his MVP days in the 14-15 year. He was averaging 24, 23, all that fun stuff. This team, I mean, it's going to be a good team. They also won championships, and they could win a championship once again. And the Washington Wizards, nothing else happened here. And that is all the players. So we're going to go ahead and control the Lakers, because I feel like controlling the Lakers, there is no CPU trades, there are no CPU trade offers. So it's going to be the teams that you guys just saw are the teams for the whole entire season. We're going to send the All-Star break and see what is going on through the league. The Lakers are 40-20. I mean, or 40-19. I mean, that's obviously very good, way better than they're doing right now. And who's on? Ooh, Derrick Rose making the All-Star game once again. He is back. Any other guys back? Kevin Love is back in the All-Star game. Chris Paul's back in the All-Star game. Russell Westbrook is back in the All-Star game. Gordon Hayward made the All-Star game. Zion also made the All-Star game. Over on the Team Luka side, it was Team Luka versus Team LeBron. Any other new guys here? Rajon Rondo's back in the All-Star game. Who else is here? No one else is really new here. I guess Kyrie Irving made the All-Star game. I don't think he did last year. He might have did. I don't know. And on to the standings. Who are the teams that are doing the greatest? I guess we'll look at the player stats first. Anthony Davis for the Lakers. He is averaging 24. Okay, 24 and 11. LeBron James 25. So he's doing a little bit worse than he was in Miami, but 25. He is averaging 3 more assists. Can't be mad at that. And then Russell Westbrook is now averaging 22, 8 and 8. So Russell Westbrook is doing his thing. Very good, very good. Team leaders, Luka Doncic. Even if you put every guy to the MVP, Luka still can average 36, 10, and 9. What is this guy? This guy is a cheat code in the Sims. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Steph Curry is averaging 30 points, 9 assists as well. Not mad at that. James Harden is also averaging 30 points and 9 assists. Kyrie Irving is averaging 29 and 9 assists. Damian Lillard's back up here. Gordon Hayward's back up here in the top 10, 27, 8, and 5. Who else is up here? Where are some of the guys? There we go. LeBron James only had 12. He's only 99 overall in the league. I guess he is sharing the court with Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook. So it makes sense. Derrick Rose is back, 23, 5 and 8. Obviously, there's no injuries in this game, so every team is playing every single game. And the average is there as well. And now, what are the standings looking like? For the Western Conference, Lakers obviously the best team in the league. They have their 3 great players: Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Memphis, I mean, I knew Memphis was going to be a decent team, and they are definitely a decent team. 38-21. They have a very decent team. They have Jokic, DeAndre Jordan, Michael Porter Jr. They put DeAndre Jordan at power forward. That's good. I thought they were going to keep him there. I mean, they could chuck Michael Porter Jr. at shooting guard. They put Aaron Gordon at small forward, but I guess they didn't want to do that. Memphis still doing really good in the league. Who are some of the bad teams? The Rockets are bad. I mean, that makes sense. Spurs are bad. That makes sense. Utah Jazz, that makes sense. OKC's bad, I guess that makes sense. Any other teams that are surprising me in here? I mean, these teams, I feel like these are going to be the standings in real life. I mean, the Suns are doing way worse, even though they got way better Chris Paul, so I mean, that doesn't really make any sense. But I feel like these standings just look kind of similar, except the Lakers are like down below because they're doing very bad. And they're not 40-20 in real life anyway. Eastern Conference, any surprises here? The Cavs, 45-6. I mean, I guess you can't really be surprised at that. Chicago Bulls, I guess can't be surprised at. Where are the Knicks? The Knicks are still the 11th seed, so Derrick Rose still isn't going to make the, or he might make the playoffs. There's still a little bit of time left in the season, but still doing the greatest. The Wizards, 15-44. Feels bad for Bradley Beal. I mean, the standings aren't looking that much different, but I feel like we are going to get a different championship outcome than what would happen in real life. Let's just some of the rest of the season, see what happens. See how many Lakers. The Lakers have won a decent amount in a row. They win again. I feel like the Lakers are going to win the championship. They're dropping points on teams, and as I say that, they lose a game. They lose by 1 point to the Grizzlies. But they dropped 135-104, 146-130. They lost to the Grizzlies twice. I mean, that might be a problem for them. They also lost to the Warriors, and then they start going a little bit of a win streak here, and they are winning by a decent amount of points, 126 to 99, 141 to 98, 136 to 105, and they are going to end off the season 50, 60, and 22. Okay, Luka Doncic, I mean, obviously he's going to win MVP. I mean, he's a cheat code, 36, 10, and 9, almost a triple-double, almost average triple-double. Shot 50, 40, and then 84 from the free throw line. It feels bad. He didn't do the 54. 90. Rookie of the year is Paolo Banchero, 19. Can't be mad at that. Ben Simmons, 6th man of the year. Okay, so you give him back on the Philadelphia time, or as good as the Philadelphia times. He averaged 17, 7, and 7. Can't be mad at that. Giannis, 26, 10, and 5. As a defense player of the year, the coach, most improved players, Trey Jones. Coach of the year is Ime Udoka, with the Boston Celtics do a little bit better than the Los Angeles Lakers, 61 and 21. I'll go for these. Some of you guys want to pause them and take a look at them. All rookie second team. I mean, okay, I guess there wasn't any good rookies. There's like 5 good rookies. Okay, on to the playoffs. Celtics are the 1 seed. Lakers are the 1 seed. Let's just go sit in the play and see what happens. Who's in the play on the west side is going to be Luka versus Anthony Edwards. Chris Paul versus Damian Lillard. That could be a fun game. Then we got Giannis is in the play-in. I mean, that's very surprising. And then Brooklyn's also in the play-in, which is also kind of surprising. Let's see who is going to pull through and get to the playoffs. Portland gets eliminated. Okay, so Chris Paul beat Damian Lillard. Feels bad. Toronto Raptors are gone. Luka is gone. Brooklyn Nets are gone. Okay, so the Bucks are able to make it into the playoffs as the 8th seed. The Bucks beat the Indiana Pacers. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Toronto Raptors, as we all expected. And then the Anthony Edwards ended up beating Dallas Mavericks to go into the next round. And then Phoenix had to win twice, and they did win twice. They're off against to play the Lakers. Indiana Pacers as well, also in the play-in, kind of surprising. Let's get right into this. So I'm going to simulate over here through the first round. The Lakers, they're going to simulate the round. And the Lakers up 3-1. The Bucks get eliminated by the Celtics in 5. The Suns get eliminated. Where were the Suns? They were over there against the Lakers. They got eliminated in 5. The Pelicans were up against Steph Curry. They got eliminated in 6. The Indiana Pacers were up against the Cavs. They got eliminated in 6 as well. Minnesota Timberwolves up against the Nuggets. They got eliminated in 6. Atlanta Hawks, they were up against James Harden. Got eliminated in 7. Miami Heat got eliminated in 7 against the Bulls, who have a decent team over there. Memphis against Ja. Memphis is out of there. They were facing the Clippers. That makes sense. So now we got an LA matchup, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the LA Clippers, and then we got the Nuggets and the Warriors. James Harden against Rondo and all the guys over there who are on the Cavs now, who are a decent team. And then obviously over here we got Boston Celtics, who have at the moment they got. I mean, they have Blake Griffin. They have an all-star Blake Griffin. I mean, I guess that makes sense over there. The Clippers beat them in Game 1 though against the Lakers, so I mean that's kind of surprising. But let's go simulate the rounds to see what happens here. Philadelphia 76ers are gone. The Lakers get absolutely destroyed by the Lakers get absolutely destroyed by the Clippers, who got eliminated. The Sixers got swept. I mean, that sucks for James Harden and Joel Embiid. Can't make it past the next round, just like last year. It looks like the Bulls are going to beat the Celtics, and they do. And then over here, the Warriors versus the Nuggets. The Nuggets end up beating the Warriors. Okay, so definitely some upsets. Definitely some upsets. We had 2 upsets over here. We had the 5th seed being the 1st seed in the Los Angeles Lakers, obviously with Kawhi, Paul George, and John Wall doing their thing, doing very good, end up winning in 6. And then over here, I mean, this is a surprising one. The Bulls, they have a better Zach LaVine, a better DeRozan, a better Andre Drummond, better Goran Dragic, but I just didn't think that team would be able to beat the Celtics. On to the conference finals. Win Game 1 over there. Okay, so 2 over here, 2-1. Okay, so the Denver Nuggets are absolutely destroying them, and the Clippers are gone to the Nuggets. I mean, talk about it. I mean, that's surprising right there. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be facing the Nuggets in the NBA Finals. I mean, that's not going to happen in real life. I mean, if it does, you can come back to this video and say, ha, I told you so. I mean, the Nuggets are a decent team. They have an 88 overall. Aaron Gordon averaged 22 this year. Can't be mad at that. Jokic, who averaged 26, 9, and 10. I mean, very good. And they also got Jamal Murray. They got DeAndre Jordan. They got Michael Porter Jr. I mean, they're just a decent team all around. I mean, let's just go over here and see what happens. And they have the Cavs. I mean, it's going to be a good matchup. The Cavs have Kevin Love, Darius Garland, Rajon Rondo, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Rick Rubio, Caris LeVert. It's going to be a decent team. Let's see who wins. Nuggets take Game 1. The Nuggets take Game 2. Uh-oh. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in trouble. The Nuggets are up 6 right now. Game 3. Cavaliers come back a little bit. They win Game 4. And they win Game 5. So the Nuggets absolutely destroyed. Like, first round, 4-2. Second round, 4-2. They beat Anthony Edwards and Karl-Anthony Towns. They beat Steph Curry in them in 6. They beat the LA Clippers in 5, and they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 as well. I mean, that's just a very, very random simulation. The second seed ends up winning the game. I mean, they have a decent team, but it's what it is. And let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.